This is Roger Struckoff with Syscon TV. Day 2, Java Center, New York City, June 2017. And right now we're talking to Tim Desai with Hitachi Data Systems. They had an announcement, so let's start with that. What did you just announce? Oh, welcome, by the way.
Thank you. So we made an announcement yesterday, and what makes it interesting is that we have a lot of customers who are looking at public cloud today, and they just automatically say public cloud is cheaper than anything on premises, right? And Amazon's really good at promoting their pricing. And what we wanted to show is our solution is far less expensive with a much better total cost of ownership. So we announced several key features. One is called geo-distributed erasure coding. Another is support for KVM, which is a hypervisor, which extends our software-defined value. And then we also introduced a new capability called multi-part, which enables us to upload large files to an S3-enabled cloud much faster. And when you take these types of features into consideration, what we were able to achieve is 5 times better, lower storage costs. And,
right.
and so we introduced 400% more usable storage capacity, 67% more capacity on our storage nodes, 55% more objects per node, more density. We can support up to 1.25 billion objects per node. And then we also introduced a new licensing model that provides a 20% cost savings if you're pursuing a particular type of or set of use cases. And that's just the storage cost savings. And when you apply that to a TCO formula, we provide more than 60% better TCO.
I mean, the demand for storage is not going down. Data growth is not going down. So
That's right.
Increasing complexity, and you have customers that are really kind of demanding this. What sort of use cases I think you have that are sort of maybe led or complement or go with all the announcements that you're making?
Yeah, you know, the traditional object storage use cases are like compliance and archiving, and we definitely support those, but people are doing some interesting things with object storage today, like they're taking their traditional NAS devices and they're replacing them with object storage. We call that file services modernization. Okay. They're doing data protection with object storage. We're also now, people are using object stores as a back end if they are developing cloud applications. So that's kind of a new place for us to go into the DevOps community and say, hey, a DevOps team, instead of using Amazon, why don't you use on-premises storage?
Right, and that's what I'm thinking. So you look at the announcements that were made, you look at the use cases, and then later you can tell people like where they can find out more about it. And how does that all kind of play into, you know, Hitachi Data Systems is a big company. So how does it kind of play? What's your overall strategy, and how does this play into it?
Well, we have a number of storage platforms. We have object storage, we have block, we have NAS. These all apply to different use cases and different needs and requirements across our customers. But we're seeing tremendous growth in the content space, so that's the object storage space. So
okay.
We're doing a lot of investment in that space, and like I said, we're increasing the use cases that we're addressing with object storage. We also have, for example, an integrated file sync and share solution. We have an integrated search and analytics solution. So if you look at where investment is occurring in Hitachi, it's all about it's all about big data analytics. So that's what we're really investing in. That's what we're really excited about.
You know, here at CloudEXPO, we started using the term big data about 3 years ago. A lot of people were telling us, hey, it's a coming thing, you need to start covering it, get on your program, you know, et cetera. So we did. And for the first year or two, it went nowhere. Right. Nothing. But now what's happening with IoTs coming out, with capacities increasing, with storage getting more complex and sophisticated and less expensive, now big data is really becoming like real.
Oh, absolutely. And the volume of data is growing. You need solutions that can scale seamlessly well into the petabyte capacities, because you know other divisions of Hitachi sell elevators or they sell trains, and these things have so many sensors, and so the volume of data you're collecting in a single day is tremendous.
Yeah, there's a lot of data being collected and it's being useful. I mean, you can analyze it, and one of the things I've seen with some of this industrial internet sort of big data collection and analysis is you're finding things that are kind of long-form trends where you used to think of things as being anomalies, and it turns out that there's a lot of data that's showing, oh, this is a trend, you just didn't see it before.
That's right. We have banks that are doing fraud analysis and insurance companies. We have customers that are looking at their server logs to figure out, are they delivering on their SLAs to their customers, so they can identify whether or not they've had downtime and how quickly they responded. There's all kinds of ways to use the analytics and endless possibility.
And that's not going to change. And so you're not going to just like stand still and this is it. We made an announcement, that's it. We're not going to do anything else. So you're thinking about, you can't really say exactly what's going to happen, but you're thinking about the future.
We're thinking about, to us, if you say we're skating to where the puck is, the puck for us is all about big data analytics. It's about social innovation. These are the things that HDS as a company believes in, and so all of the different divisions are behind it.
Wayne Gretzky was a good player, and that's a good policy to follow. Where can people learn? Like I said, it's a big company, and you just go into the website, you'll eventually find stuff. But where should they look to really find out like the announcement, or use cases, and anything that's related to it? How should they drill down into this?
So if they would just want to see the press release, there is a press releases section on HDS.com. If they want to learn more about object storage, they can go to the product and solutions tab on HDS.com, and they can choose object storage. It's that simple, and you'll see everything we have to offer along with information about our launch.
Do it. They're active, they're going to stay active. Big company for big challenges. It's going to get more complex. 5 years from now, the stuff we're doing today is going to look like it was nothing, and that's the way of life. It's fantastic. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. For Syscon TV, this is Roger Struckoff.